Hello everybody, welcome to day 22 of Journey to 3000. You may notice that our elo doesn't match. I did play one extra game that yesterday. I will do analysis of that at the end of the video today. Alright, we got the early c4. Do I remember what I do against that? I'm gonna go knight here. We blaze knight here, then we do the same plan of sticking our knight onto d4 and supporting it with knight e7 to c6 as we've seen before. Okay, we have accomplished this. I'm almost thinking about fianchettoing and just adding another piece. Now last time when we did this, we cut off by playing e5. We're not going to do that this time because that caused us to lose, so we're going to keep it open. I feel like people that play the c4 structure definitely prefer keeping things just closed. So let's not let them do that. Not this time. Okay, my opponent has some decisions to make. Definitely reached a crossroads here. Not going to take this bishop. The bishop pair isn't valuable when that's his bad bishop. And this is a good piece. Okay, seems to be developing normally. I think to complete our development, we're going to castle and fianchetto our last bishop. Seems pretty normal way to play. This makes me feel like he's not going to play f5. f4, f5 plans, just moving the rook off there. It's kind of a weird move. I don't see where this is going to get open, but I've said weird moves before and they've turned out to be good by my opponent, so it's a move I don't understand when I say that. But yeah, things in the game seem to be going just fine, which is good because they could be going not fine, but they're not going great because we haven't won the game yet, as you might imagine. All right, it seems like he's wanting to push here. It doesn't work yet though. Not sure my opponent knows what to do in this position, but what we want to do in this position is complete our development. So I'm going to fianchetto my bishop because that seems like a good idea. I gotta remember to talk near the mic as opposed to looking the opposite direction. Okay, it seems like a sensible move. I've now completed the development of my minor pieces. Where is this knight going? Okay, now he wants to play f4, but if he wanted to play f4, why did you wait? Why did you move this rook? I don't know. Okay, do we play d5 here? I feel like we've played d5 before and it hasn't turned out very well. Do we stop f4? Do we stop f4? I don't want to play this move. I played that last time. Do we play f4 ourselves? By f4 I mean f5. Do we play f5 ourselves? This might be an opportunity to play f5, because again, if he takes, this opens up our bishop. So maybe this should be a consideration. We have not committed our central pawns, and the center is closed anyway. Definitely liking f5 as an option. I've certainly justified it to myself, but is it actually a good move? We're going to find out, because I'm probably going to play it. Whoops. Okay, we've played f5. Alright, I feel pretty good about playing f5 now. Now I just have to figure out how I want to continue, and I think I mean, how do I want to continue? That is a good question. We could open this up. That seems to be making his position better though. Maybe just starting with a6 is kind of like a nothing move, but it prevents him from... Okay, well, his knight can go here and annoy me. I'm like b6. Improve the queen a little bit. Okay. We just need to make a move. So let's make a move. What move do I want to make? Let's move the queen off the back rank. And right into the line of fire of this rook. It's okay, because we don't have to take with the pawn, but maybe we wanted that option previously. Okay, and he's closing things off. Which is fine. I think we're going to challenge that right away. This passer is not going to be a weakness, and he's opened up our bishop, so... Sorry, not this passer. This backwards pawn is not going to be a weakness. So maybe he's going to take and play like knight here. But honestly, I think our position's totally fine. Okay, here I'm probably going to take and recycle my knight. Or you go here. No, I'm going to take that knight. And then maybe play here. Because he's definitely got a backwards pawn too. Now, if I play up, he has the square as a whole for his pieces, so got to keep that in mind. It drops the bishop, which is not something that I'm interested in doing. Let's just protect the bishop. Maybe we've allowed this, but okay, our knight's protecting it. So we got to keep that in mind now that we moved our protection away. I'm thinking maybe rook f7 was more advisable, but I was kind of afraid of having this rook be here. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a strong move, but let's try to keep up on time. Still down about 2 minutes, which could become significant in the future. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Pretty straightforward move, I think. Notice recovering this. And let's try to catch up on the clock without blundering the game. Kind of liking our position. We have kept the center open for our fin-coated bishops. Open enough. And we have prevented the f5 plan, which is an improvement from, I don't know what episode it was, I think the title of the episode was the f5 square. I think it might have been day 17. But we did not play well day 17. But here, in a similar position, I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Now, rooks are going to have to come over here. Because those are our only two pieces not really participating at all. Now here seems like a blunder, so let me just verify. Forking takes pin. No, not a pin. Not a pin. Not a pin. But now maybe I have enough time to go here. Thinking I have enough time to go here. Notice I thought I had a pin. But the knight can just take it, as the knight will still be there. So I don't know if I want to liquidate into that. I think I'm gonna play e5, get rid of my backwards pawn. If he takes, we take like this, and we're definitely securing this. I feel like we're much happier than he is in that position. Something to keep in mind for me is this diagonal is skewer. Now this file's open, maybe takes, block. Does that seem convincing? I don't know. Could also play e5, but I don't really want to get rid of his weakness quite yet. Okay, I was going to take back with the bishop, threaten this. The bishops are definitely eyeballing. Definitely doing some eyeballing. Okay, here he seems to be liquidating. I will say, if I take, isn't this hanging afterwards? Let's try it. His bishop has to move off the file. It no longer has this as a square. We take, and then we skewer his queen and rook. That's the current objective. Let's see if that works out. Gotta remember, quit looking to the right. Because I think when I look to the right, nobody can hear anything I'm saying, which is not ideal. Okay, so he's making me think about it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hit the queen. The queen moves here, we have rook here. I mean, our pieces are just so much better than his, especially, notice how... Ooh. It's fine. Just casually take back with the rook. Everything is okay. No, I did not see that at all. But we didn't die, so... And if like queen here... I'm thinking of slowly... I don't know if I want to trade off my bishop. Like, I wonder if I can trick him with like... If I go pawn here, I'm not going to take the rook. I'm thinking about checkmate. I'm thinking about checkmate. You're going to tell me his king's not uncomfortable here. He might even be trying to take this bishop in a couple moves. I have so much control over the position. Right? Let's go queen here, threatening queen here. Threatening this, which would be bad for my opponent. Again, he's not too interested in saving his rook yet, as he recognizes the danger in his position. Maybe I could have played rook here if he was thinking about this. Okay. If I go queen here, bishop takes, queen here, king here, queen here, king here. And he's not dead. He's going to take. Let's lift the rook first. Get all my pieces in. Now we just gotta watch out for counterplay and the time. Right. Not sure we've played this correctly. If I go here, am I getting checkmated? Queen here. Rook here. Queen here. Doesn't look good. Let's take the rook back. Let's go rook here. This king's kind of in a box. Let's force him to trade the queens off. And then hopefully we're gonna win the endgame. In a minute. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Just be calm, cool, and collected, and win the endgame. Okay, let's protect that. Let's not protect that. Oh no. I'm stressed. We're losing all of our pawns. I'm very stressed. Try to checkmate him. We're getting in here. It's something. Problem is time, and rook endgames are hard. That is a certainty. Good thing is, his king is nowhere to be found. If he ever goes to attack this, I'm gonna jump in here. Okay, we gotta use our king positioning. As the saving grace. King positioning and time, key factors here. And we've been playing a lot of bullet lately, so. And by we, I mean I don't know why I'm saying we. Well, we're together in this, right? We're a team. Alright, third name checkmate 1 seems pretty good. Definitely fighting for a win here. He's got to know his Lucina and Philidor. And I'll tell you, this is no Philidor. Looking difficult for him. Keep it coming. Come on. Keep the game. We got this. We got this. Strong finish. All right. And losing feels horrible, but winning when I'm recording these videos feels pretty good. Not gonna lie. I say that a lot. I've noticed that. I do say that a lot. I guess it's part of I do watch all my videos, and I'm like, man, I do say some things a lot like that. Anyway, back to reality. Yeah, so I definitely felt we had a strong advantage, and then I definitely felt we made some errors. As you can see by this. Oh, I'm not gonna mess it up this time. Okay. Wow, this is just in the middle. All right, you only need half my face. I can lean a little bit. All right. I'm like all the adrenaline, man. That rook endgame. I mean, we were never losing the whole game. That's pretty good. All right, his first mistake. Is that really his first mistake? He's already -2 here. What was he before? Okay, well, he didn't play very well. You could kind of tell with the way his rooks were moving. He didn't really have a clear idea of what to do. And if you remember the Carl's bad game from last video, it's basically the exact same thing that happened to me, where my positional objective was unclear after he blocked it, and then I just shuffled my pieces around in horrible fashion until basically I lost, which is pretty much what happened to him here. Now, it doesn't matter if you have an advantage. There's a thing in chess like transformations. So like when a certain pair of pieces is exchanged, the position morphs into something else. And if you don't have awareness of this, it's hard to navigate your advantage into something tangible. If you're not just like winning material right away, obviously. Now, F takes. Okay, so I'm still just way ahead here. So where do I go wrong? That's what I want to know. I'm guessing here. No? Okay, yeah, so this is a checkmating attack. I did make the right decision not trading off material. But I'm guessing the move the game wanted was... okay, let's look at this move. Not looking at any or computer stuff. Let's just try to figure this out. Okay, I actually muted. I think I failed to mute that. Anyway, what did it want here? I guess maybe rook up before he has a chance to do counterplay. Nope, doesn't like that at all. Let's see. Could it? Oh. What's the answer? I don't know. Doesn't like that. Queen e7 is best. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know why. I was just really caught up on him not seeing this, but this does the same thing and it's like 10 times better. Okay, well, that's where we missed mate. So we give him a chance to get back in the game after that. But we're still ahead. And maybe we're not playing accurately here. Okay, so here I was afraid, as you might have been able to gather, of queen here. If I play king f7, I'm still controlling the file. But still, I can't move my queen ever. It's scary. Like, what does he play here, though? All right, I got to look at his moves, though. I'm just looking at my moves. But if you focus on what his position is, let's flip the board to immerse ourselves. You look at this position. What move does it even make here? I mean, like b5. And then I'm just coming in. I'm just winning. Yeah. So I wasn't really... My lack of proficiency there was coming from not considering what he can do. This move, preventing his main idea, and then he's got really just no way. It buys me more time, basically. It buys me more time to fix my attack. Whereas here, I'm kind of liquidating transformation, materials becoming equal again, and my attack's drying up. But the endgame's still good for me, which I had a sense of. Now, did I play it correctly? Probably not. But did we win on time? Yes, we won on time. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, yeah, we played really bad actually, but I mean, rook games are usually a draw, but our king's super active. His king's stuck. Let me flip the board so I don't go insane here. His king's stuck in the back row, and he really can't advance the pawn with just a rook. If it was 2 pawns, he could, but not with his king back there. And then we get into a winning Luciana position after this. I don't know how he saves it. I guess he moves his king to the short side, but yeah, okay. So he has to move his king to the short side, and then move his rook over here, and then I won't be able to advance this a pawn, as he'll be able to check me forever from the side. So in case you're interested in how to defend that, king always goes on the short side, rook always goes on the long side in these types of positions where you can't get the normal rook fill door. Yeah, so that was day 22. I promised I would go over that one game that I lost yesterday. It was actually a pretty good game. I just didn't do a very good commentary for it. I basically didn't say anything the whole video, so I'm going to be working to... Yeah, I played a lot of bullet games. That video idea where I was going to play bullet till I reached 21 or 1900, not a good idea. Let's not do that. Because I did not reach either, and I stayed 3 hours of playing bullet is not a fun time. Yeah, it was against a 2250. Don't have a game review available, but we can just eyeball this. Basically, I didn't play good out of the opening. Played super fast and tilted, and I recognize this. That's why I didn't really want to upload it. I try to upload quality games, and this was not a quality game, but here I felt the tides kind of like all of a sudden my majority is becoming pretty active, and then I sacrificed a pawn. I really liked this for me here, and then again giving myself practical chances. We sacrifice 1 pawn, but we get a passer, and that's just something for him to think about, and it's not so easy to stop. And we use this to kind of rocket ourselves back in the game. So it was all about, practical chances are all about finding moves where your opponent has to like be a computer to survive. Like if you have a +5 position, but you need a computer to be able to maintain your advantage or even have an advantage, who cares? Like that's good for the opponent. Yeah, so that's what I mean by playing practically. I mean here, the computer would not like this, but he has to solve this pawn, and you can see right away he does not solve the pawn, and the game's equal again. Just something to think about. Thank you for watching. This has been day 22. I appreciate it. See you next time. Hey guys, I just wanted to add this to the end of the video real quick. I noticed that we actually played this guy twice before. This is actually the first time we beat him. But one of the games was the D5 game, but he played a very similar variation against us. He actually played differently in the game that we won. But we played the same starting moves, but he trades early and goes straight for F5. And then I played this dubious D5 idea, but I think that means we're improving. If we've lost twice and then win once. The other game was the Carlsbad game, which left something to be desired. But it's just something interesting that I noticed. Anyway, all right, thank you for watching.